I began my statement with this universal greetings of peace of the Islamic world. Because peace is of most vital humanitarian value to us. I came here just to see the President, not thinking that I would be having this press conference, because I came here only in answer to the invitation of the President, the man whom I respect and trust. For I believe, as I said during the campaign, that is one single man who can provide solution to the problem of peace and order in our homeland. I'm not so sure about Visayas and Luzon, but our homeland of Mindanao, because that's the place where I was born, that's the place where I intend to die. Just a while ago, I reminisced on my life. I said, I told Secretary Durisa, when we passed by and about to enter the main gate, I said, it was in this Freedom Park while I spent 9 days, 9 nights of my life. I was then teaching in the University of the Philippines. But I had to abandon my teaching profession to the extent that I had to resign because I was not happy with the reaction of the late President Marcos. In the aftermath of the killings of more than 200 of our people in Corridor Islands, innocent youth of our homeland, I led a series of demonstrations. I organized one in Congress. But when they called me to say my piece, I said, no, I'm not happy with the reaction of the congressmen. Why they did not honor us by sending somebody here just to talk to us? So I gathered only 9 of our leaders and asked them to join me. And I told them, now I will march to Malacanang Palace. Because it was our agreement in the mosque, in Taguig Mosque, including the father of my brother here, Abu Khair Alonto. We swore to the Almighty God that we'll ask at least simple justice and will not stop until we get simple justice from the government. What kind of simple justice? We demanded in our streamers. We said, Mr. President, please return our brothers dead or alive. Please, Mr. President, we were blaring at the Malacanang Palace. We had a powerful microphone. We occupied for 9 days, 9 nights. I slept in that Freedom Park for 9 days, 9 nights. I left only when I went to the university to change my dress, to take a bath and like that. At the end of the 9 days, 9 nights, when in a state of replying courteously to our demand, the late president instead issued a statement before the media, and it became headline issue. Said, Mr. President Marcos has promoted one rank higher the executioners of the Muslim corridor. So I said, when the media came, they asked me, how long is there, Mr. Professor Misuari, will you stay here? I said, this is the end. I will end my stay here tonight. There, I gathered our leaders and we swore to the Almighty God to start our struggle for our complete freedom. I resigned from the university. I always told myself that academic profession is the first love in my life. I was so in love with that profession. But when we did not get even a simple justice from the government, so I decided to cut off myself from the university, and now I'm already over 48 years of my life. I told our dear brother, the president, I was already determined to stay put in the mountains, were it not for his call, were it not for his invitation. It's just I cannot reject his invitation because I respect him too much. And now I came here to thank him. First also for restoring my freedom, if only partially. When we released from the residence of my wife, Mr. Kazartan seeking stand, after we got him from the hands of the Abu Sayyaf, we were very, very lucky. The Abu Sayyaf sent only, according to seeking stud, only 60 warriors. And upon my instruction, I asked my people to envelop them right away. And I sent 1 battalion of my forces. So they had no choice but to give us to us. Then when he left the residence of my wife, you know what he said? I am so happy to be alive. Now I want to tell you, paraphrasing that statement of my friend Kazartan, now I am so happy to be free again. Owing to the initiative of our president. My first impulse was, I told Secretary Durisa, I said, I would rather let the president speak for us. How often did groups of media people try to convince me to welcome them in my camp, except for Al Jazeera, which was commissioned by the CNN